See, this is the back.
What? This is the back?
And what he's done up there, where he's ripped everything down.
This is the back of the van?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
You know, for hangers and stuff like that. And
hangers?
Yeah. For hanger, you know, all the stuff, lights.
Very good, yes.
But he's ripped all the stuff down. So all the screens go up the top there.
Screens?
Yeah.
What do you mean screens? Oh,
dressing room kind of thing.
Oh, your mobile dressing room thing, yeah, up there.
Yeah.
Here, you've got your lights.
Lights. All the stands go in that.
Stands going there.
Spare bits go in there, plus my pedal.
Was this all
microphones? This is all in the other van. I made it for the other van.
Yeah, she's...
Yeah. So with the wiring, because it's an ex-police vehicle, when they decommissioned it, instead of just taking off the bits that they wanted, they've actually destroyed the bloody vehicle.
Really?
You know, they've cut all the wiring everywhere. They've just cut wiring.
Cut it? Yeah, but they would have cut it and then...
no, they didn't isolate it or anything. They just cut it.
You wouldn't leave bare wires.
They did do everywhere. There was the windscreen washer, for instance.
Oh yeah.
Right. This is supposed to be fully serviced by the. Look at it. That's what it's done.
Oh yeah.
Taking every bloody panel off, all the wires, chasing wires.
Is that AC up there?
That's air conditioning unit. Yeah.
There's a lot of pipes, isn't there? Yeah, very good.
Yeah. It's taking my seat out. Yeah. That's all. A lot of the wiring is down there, if you see.
Is that because you're being a bad lad and you got to drive like that?
Yeah. It's got all the flooring out, all the dashboard out, all the roof thing out.
Well, that makes it easy, doesn't it, while you're working?
To get, so he can get to everything. He started labelling everything up now. So he knows what everything is.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
It's coming on. But it's a lot of work, isn't it?
For him?
But there's bare wires everywhere. And there was a bare mains wire down there with a 32 amp fuse in.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just cut and then left dangling inside there and inside that metal box. But loads of them were cut. The windscreen washer bottle, right? You can't get an MOT without a washer bottle.
Yeah.
Right? They'd taken the motor off and just slung it in the air intake.
Oh, dear.
Because the motor had gone.
Yeah.
So there's no windscreen washers.
So is this that's going to be a bed? Is it a bunk?
Yeah, yeah, 2 beds on there. Look, you can take one off and lay it down here.
Somebody has to be very thin. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lay there?
Yeah, you can lay it there. If you're overnighting. One on there.
Oh God.
You can get a lie on. It's better than lying on the bare hard board.
Yeah, but it's better to go in a B&B and have a proper bed.
Well, it is, but if you're in an emergency or you broke down.
Oh yeah, fair enough then.
There's 2 beds. There's 6 seats. Well, there would be.
Yeah. Very good.
It's big jobs, isn't it? Because it's past an MOT. And the rigorous MOT as well. You know, the proper ministry one.
Yeah.
But
love a bit of shrink stuff. Ah, very good. But he's enjoying doing this, hasn't he?
Well, he's been at it a couple of days. He's only working on his house now.
You mean he's left this unpaid job to go and do his own thing?
Yeah,
Bastard.
Disgraceful.
Yeah. What's that now? The batteries? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a great big battery in there, and there's one in the floor.
Yeah. Jolly good. I like that.
I don't know why he don't tell me why he did that.
It's actually going to roll away, is it?
No, it wouldn't roll away anyway. So I think he's been
stealing wood.
He's been up to something.
Yeah. Very suspicious.
He did tell me, but I can't remember.
What your beast doing?
Eh?
Don't know what your beast is doing. Seems to be.
She's on guard now. Stopping oncomers.
50 less 1, 49.
What?
Is that the official San Francisco 49? Is that the right font and everything?
Yeah, this is the one he asked for, yeah. Sean's done this.
Sean Wider?
Sean Wider, the racer. He's done me these.
Okay, how's he done that?
So these, I've got to undercoat it and then they've only just finished them. I've light sanding, I've just got lightly sand them off now.
Yeah.
Very little sanding now.
Yeah.
Then it's base coat. Made the neck nice and thin. Look, for him, he wanted a nice thin neck.
Yeah.
Block inlays. So that's that done. That will go roughly there.
At an angle, yeah.
Angle, yeah, and that'll probably go there. Not probably
parallel.
about it.
Parallel.
Go there. I know, I think it'll go like that. Do you think like that?
No, I'm saying it's best if it went parallel.
Yeah, like them two.
Yeah, so they both...
Yeah, line up with each other.
But slightly off, so it's a bit quirky looking.
Well, the thing is, I've got to get it away from the pickup, haven't I, really? So I'm going to have that rough, or perhaps a bit.
You could always have a bit of the pickup cover going over the 9 or something. Make it look like the graphics a bit more sort of, you know, as one with the body.
Let's see. We'll see how I do it. Anyway, I might just fold that round there, the 49 a bit. We'll see. Yeah, see how we're doing it. Anyway, that's going there, and then he's got to go a little bit of writing there.
Oh yeah. What's that writing going to be?
I can't remember
How
now.
are you going to do it?
Sean's got the brief on that now.
Okay. Well, that's that.
That's that. Well, it's, you know, roughly that. I say I've just got to lightly sand this now, just and it's ready for spraying. It's base coats. He's having actives on this, making trouble.
Oh dear.
I know. Well, it's because he's always had actives, because we used to put actives and bases in the 80s, and that's when he had his first bass from me, rather.
It's just what he knows. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the sound he's used to, so he wants to stick to that.
Yeah.
I haven't actually made the actives yet. I'm going to have to phone John East, I think, get him to make them.
Well, that's what he specialises in.
Yes, I know. I could make them, but I think he'd make a 10 times better job, that needs a job than me.
Yeah.
I used to make them. I made all the actives for all the kiddies' guitars, you know, and the little practice amps I used to make in the 70s. Not a lot to that basic system, because you only want a basic sound, you know, Baxendale system. So I don't want anything elaborate, I don't want any parametrics or anything.
No.
Just a bass and treble.
Yeah.
Boost.
Yeah.
I think this is as good as ready.
Very good. Anything else happening then?
Yes, I'm doing Paul Walker's guitar today. I've got the little light sanding now, and then more brown on it.
Oh yeah.
And then I shall be scraping the edge binding and cleaning it up and start lacquering it.
That's down in the spray booth.
It is, yeah. I'd like to leave it though. Say we've been doing the van, I didn't want it coming in here because Tim's been in and out.
Oh, yeah.
And so I've had to keep everything out of the way of anything.
Yeah.
If anybody picks a tool up and drops it on a guitar, I would have been very unhappy. So I've kept them out of the way.
If anybody's going to drop a tool on the guitar, it'll be you.
No, it won't. I never do. I'm ever so cautious around them.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else apart from this?
Oh yeah, I've got loads on. I'm
going to show us a couple of those things.
I'm doing. I'm just getting thingies ready now. This one in here. It's got to flat out a slight blemish there. Then I polish it. I've made the scratch plate.
Oh yeah, let's have a look.
It's there. It's actually stuck on the template.
Oh yeah.
So that goes on there.
Yeah.
I peel it all off.
Yeah.
So that goes there.
Yeah.
So I've just got to.
What happened with that blemish? What happened with the blemish? Just a little bit of.
Just a little. There was a little something in the finish there. A little blemish, and I thought, oh, that doesn't look very good. So I can't put my plastic cover on that.
No.
So this is just bits of polish. This. It's just the dust that's stuck glued to the polish, really.
What decade is he scheduled to get it back?
Well, he's still in America. So I would have had it ready for him weeks ago, but I'm working on marks, by the way. I have to keep putting it down. I say I've had to move everything. Everything's been out of the way of anybody coming in here. This has only just gone on the bench today. because it was out the way.
What's that thing on the left?
This?
Sewer.
Oh, that one? Oh yes, I must phone him about that. Tell him it's done.
Century Crown.
I've had to make a scratch plate for that.
Yeah.
By hand. With just a file.
By hand?
Yeah, I make them by hand.
I see, it looks like it's probably a strat shape, but it's not, is it? Take that as a no.
Hang on, how do you clear just one thing off? I've pressed one thing on wrong.
Is it like a clear?
Yeah, is there one?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Go back a button. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because the scratch, here's the scratch.
Yeah, it's a bit strange looking, isn't it? Yeah.
It got broken off. And I'm assuming I've put a little flick around on the scratch.
Yeah,
plate.
is that what he wanted?
Well, it's got one on the headstock, so I'm assuming, I've got a feeling that they did have one.
Yeah, what you can do if he says, what the fuck's that?
Well, I'll have to round it off for him, won't I?
Fair enough, yeah. How did this get? How did you break a scratch plate? It's
No idea.
impossible, isn't it?
He's bought it off eBay.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought you meant it's got damaged in whilst being played, but I wonder if that happened.
Hi Martin, it's Doug Wilkes. Done your guitar, it's 108. Cheers. I had to do everything to it. The fingerboard was dented, the frets were worn. Tell me, yes, it's Hoffner.
So,
My Hoffner.
oh, Selner? I thought that's the Macaferry. What's happened with that?
Oh, goodness.
Is it back in the house?
The Macaferry?
Yeah.
No, I'm supposed to be working on that, aren't I? Do you know, I've got so many things I'm trying to do all at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've not been very... I'm not feeling very strong recently.
No, dear.
I've been having moments, so...
Yeah.
When you have a moment, you have to stop, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because you don't want to be working on guitars. It's very warm.
Absolutely marvellous.
Eh?
It's lovely.
It is. It's supposed to be getting colder and cooler today and everything. Well, I don't feel it. It feels the same.
It was the other day, that was quite nice. It went down a little bit, didn't it? It's Saturday, I think. Saturday, Friday or Saturday, it went a bit cooler. It was quite nice.
This good weather's my enemy at the moment.
Why?
Because Tim will carry on working on his house. No, I think he's waiting for parts now. He's ordered. There was no switches either, so the interior lights didn't a switch for it, and nothing because it's all been cotton. All the wires have been cotton.
Yeah.
So there's no switches anywhere. There's no switches for the interior lights, for the camera. There's a camera when you're reversing.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. No switches.
Oh dear.
No switches for anything, so you know you can't switch anything on. It's just they butchered it. I shouldn't have bought it. I should have actually checked out the wiring, but you don't think of things like that. You check out the mechanicals and everything running right, and you don't think about all that. You know, like AC machine, you know, air conditioning and diesel heaters. No switch for them. They're all there, installed and working, but you can't switch them on.
Well, it's not the end of the world if you know how to do that.
I know, but it's look what it's that I've done to my van.
Is that the AC over there?
The air conditioning unit. No, somebody's delivered that for me for in here.
Why? What is it?
It's the fucking biggest air conditioning unit in the world.
Where's the thing that goes on the outside that?
No, that's the outside one. It's bigger than the shed. Didn't you pass it? See when you came past?
No.
It's a great big thing. Mitsubishi. Don't know where he's got it from.
Yeah, but in about a week's time it'll be -20.
I can't have it fitted. It's too big.
Yeah, but plus it'll go cold anyway, anytime soon.
No. It does heat as well.
Well, you didn't say that, did you?
It does both.
Are you a bit shy? Are you a bit wary of using your
Cold
fire?
burner? No. No, the cold burner is safe now.
Yeah, because it's not on.
No, no, you cheeky swine. It's safe. No, I was sitting. I think it was Friday. I was 8:45 at night. I got everything open because it's very warm. And I'd eaten my tea, and I was just about to drift off for snooze land, you know, as you do. And I heard this rattling, and that was leaning against the shed here.
What was?
That thing.
Oh, that thing there. Yeah.
And it's like one of them things. I said, what? And I saw it come out, and I saw the button. I said, what are you doing? He says, I'm bringing you this air conditioning unit. Come out in.
Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah.
Now, it's magnificent as it is, and it'll probably do a massive building. This isn't a massive building.
Well, it'll keep you cool, though, won't it?
It'll keep me cool and keep me hot. But where the bloody hell do I put it all? And how do I fasten it all in? I mean, that can go around the side now.
That can go around the side. Then all you got to do is just power it up and connect the pipes.
All the pipes, yeah. That's all you got to do.
Why don't you think of the positives about it? Like, you've got it for free.
Because I don't want to do all that kind of stuff.
What? Mind you,
I don't think of the positives because I don't want it.
Where would you actually put that? Where would you actually put?
I'd put it there. There, it can go there.
Oh, is that the plate for it?
That's the plate, so it can go there.
Well, there you go, spot on. Fucking hell, Doug. Can't believe you're complaining, spot on. Everything is laid out for an easy installation.
As long as somebody does it for me.
Well, just get Tim to do it or somebody else.
No, Tim's too busy. He'll be back at work soon. How
dare he? I'll name that in 4.
Yes, I wouldn't. I'm got a plectrum, remember?
You want me to remember that you haven't got a plectrum? What is this? Earth to Doug?
I've no idea.
What is this? Oh, you just messed about, okay. I thought you were trying to show me something. I think that little curl kind of works.
It works, doesn't it?
Yeah. I bet
It's got a little curl at the top, you see.
Yeah, you probably like it.
I think it probably was there.
I'm not that keen on that strap thing being where it is at the front.
What strap thing being at the front? Oh, that. Yeah. Yeah, because they've got a Sharpie jobby, haven't they?
Yeah, I'll just bang it on the end.
They've still got to put it on the end.
So I mean, I can't see the point in that. It's like
no, style over substance.
It's not going to sit nicely. It's not going to sit nicely, is it?
No. Japanese.
Oi!
I really like the Japanese. They're remarkable. But they do quirky things.
Well, yeah,
that's the same thing as saying it's Japanese, because they are quirky. They're a quirky people.
Apparently, I was reading on the on BBC website a while ago something about at the World Cup. Were Japan in the World Cup?
They were brilliant.
Yeah. Okay. Right. After their matches, the Japanese fans who would go to watch in the stands would start clearing up all the mess. They thought they should leave it in the way that it was found. Yeah, which is a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It is a good thing, as opposed to French. You see them throwing bombs around and everything, celebrating.
Really?
Yeah, they suddenly they celebrate, and they celebrate themselves into a frenzy where they start hitting each other and fighting.
That's just cool.
We're just as bad. We're just as bad.
Yeah, but a turd is a turd, Doug.
Have you ever seen Alex Harvey playing this song?
No. I don't
They
even
do
know.
it like is it a wall? Is that a waltz tempo? 1, 2, 3, 1.
Probably.
It is, isn't it? When they used to do a little dance across the stage.
He's before my time, isn't he, Alex Harvey?
Very good. He's a bit like Freddie Starr, really, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Alex Harvey, yeah.
I couldn't recognise him if you tapped me on the shoulder.
Just saw a little clip of Freddie Starr on Des O'Connor show, just on somebody's put on.
Oh, yeah.
He was absolutely brilliant.
That stuff when he was doing the speeding up and slowing down sketch. I mean, that was marvellous. Yeah.
He was doing impressions.
And then the Muhammad Ali. Shh. Yeah. He's quite a good singer as well, wasn't he? Freddie Starr.
He was a good act.
You quite often don't get talent, do you, without the drama? You can't be the world's most boring, reliable person and then jump on stage and be an absolute lunatic, can you?
No. This is nice guitar, I've got to say. I think he chose wisely. The neck is lovely. So
It does nicely look that bad.
No, the neck's nice. It feels nice. It's made well. It's nice. It's made with ash. So the wood's good. The pickups are fine. Japan, remember, I think they invented Onico 5, didn't they?
I've no idea.
I think they did. Their magnet material is normally purer. If you notice, sometimes with Fender guitars, there were slugs, the magnetic slugs.
Slugs?
Yeah, they're called slugs.
Those
Them things there, the magnets,
Slugs.
little magnets, right? They're
Little
only go
slugs.
5,
Yeah.
and they're so quite often pitted,
Okay.
right?
Quality of the metal.
Impure, yeah. But these, the metal on the Japanese ones is normally better, which might sound good, but the Fender guitars sound better because of the impurities. So it's a weird thing, isn't it?
I suppose that was happened upon by accident. Somebody would have said, hang on, why do these pickups sound better? Because they should sound worse. We don't know, they just do. There's got to be a technical reason for it.
Well, yes. I think it's called Shit Happens.
Yeah, it's just one of those unexplained things best left unsolved.
That's right.
Yeah. Unless you want to reproduce it on a massive scale, then you need to understand how it's doing what it's doing, don't you? I would imagine.
Yeah, this is nice. So Martin was right getting that.
Oh, this is the that Martin guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's there's got a few faults with it. The trembling system,
Yeah.
that's not great. But then again, they did make it slightly narrower.
Well, hang on a second. It looks like it's flush to the body. So
It is.
how do you know it's not great? Have you not seen it in
Look at
operation?
the screws.
6 of them.
Yeah, 6 of them all facing wrong ways.
What do you mean facing the wrong way?
Well, look at them, how they're gone in. That one goes that way, that one's going that way, that one's that way slightly. That one
sorry,
is that way.
Actually, I can't see from here. Yeah, I'm just looking at the top.
But I wouldn't change it for a Fendery one because the Fendery one would be wider. And with this, you've got a bit more width around the neck.
I would have thought it would have been standard Fender dimensions.
No, they're not. I haven't actually measured it. See what the string spacing is. This is 50,
50.
and 55 as a Fender, I think. So this is probably.
I
Yeah.
thought the front pickups are only about 50 and the rear ones are 55 or 53
2
or
and
something.
3/16 normal width there. Right, that's normal. Yeah, we've got more space on the front ends there by having a narrower jobby there.
Yeah.
So, not a bad idea really. At least they thought about it.
Well, yeah.
They had thinking about it.
What's it called then again? What's the make?
Sewer.
Sewer.
70s, I think, 60s or 70s guitar.
Very good.
Probably 70s.
Oh, yeah, very good, very good. This is Paul's.
This is Paul's now. Got to flat it all down. This is just a basic collar.
Hang on, Paul's? You haven't sprayed the whole thing, though, have you?
Yeah.
Why? I thought you were just doing the rosette thing around
Not the rosette.
Well, why are you spraying the whole thing?
Because I got a little scratch on it. No, because he asked me to.
No, I'm saying, I thought there was nothing wrong with the body.
No, well there wasn't. It was a few dents and stuff.
Yeah.
I think he wanted it nude it up.
Is it lighter or darker than it was? Or the same?
It's the same at the moment. I wanted to just do it just a sunburst because the woods are nice.
Oh yeah.
But the original is just a collar.
Let's have a look at the front again for a sec.
The front?
Let's have a look at the front again for a second, please.
Oh, why, do you want to read the newspaper or something?
Hang on. Shame of Wide Bride.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You happy about that? Now you've read that.
Forget the front. Oh, there's your remote control for your air conditioning units over there.
Yes, it is. Infrared.
Sounds exotic. The dog still stinks.
Well, she's been bathed in fox poo stuff
Oh yeah.
to get rid of that. She's been, and then she was bosined or something.
Oh yeah, like ladies hair shampoo.
Ladies' hair shampoo after she'd been fox poo shampooed. But there's definitely a certain nose to her, isn't there, Jess?
I think I'll stop recording.
Yeah, she does. I shown you the jig. We did the jig last week, didn't we? Last time on there. I've got no further with that because I've just been inundated with stuff with the van being done, and I've been trying to keep the guitars and everything out of the way of people.
Yeah.
So I haven't done any work.
Fair enough.
I've managed to do that though. I've managed to keep everything safe, and I can get back on with work now because I don't think Tim will come back now until all the switches arrive.
This doesn't look very happy, does it?
The Smith, I had to cut it off to save damage in the body. We had to sacrifice the neck. The reason being is he wanted one of my necks on his Gordon Smith guitar. There was nothing wrong with that neck.
Yeah.
So but that's what he wanted. He wanted one of my necks.
Why is it still there then?
Well, I don't know because it is. I just haven't. I haven't got a fire going.
I thought you'd finished that guitar a long time ago.
I did. A year ago. It's been hanging up a year. I just hung it up.
Fair enough.
It'll end up in the fire.
Yeah. Would you bother? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Anyway, so that was that. And I say I could have steamed it off, got rid of it, come it off. But I didn't want to risk any damage to the body at all.
Yeah.
The body's joint. So it was easier to cut that off, drill out the maple that was left in the body socket.
So you got the slots there?
Socket intact. To rejoin a new neck.
I see you've got the slots there.
The slots, yeah, they're done. They're ready for be sprayed now. They just got to be unsanded down, and then I can start spraying them.
And sanded.
Yeah, they've been electric sanded, but they've all got to be hand sanded now.
4 and a 5.
4 and a 5. They should, with a bit of luck, as long as they don't get sidetracked, should be done this week.
Yeah, very good. What, sprayed?
They started.
Oh yeah, base coat, yeah.
Standing base coated. Yeah, should be.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Hang on. So you don't like the finish on this?
Well, I don't like covering up really nice woods. If you can help it.
Yeah, I know, but unfortunately it's not your guitar, is it?
No, it's a Martin and they have quite a dark brown stain on
hang
it.
on. Underneath that,
Yeah.
there's like some lovely...
It's rosewood.
Well, just take it all off and then just clear lacquer it.
Well, I did do.
Well,
And
Paul, I love that.
he doesn't.
What?
He wants it dark. He wants it to the. He wants it the colour it was. I can understand that because he bought it with the colour it was on.
Yeah, fair enough.
I thought it'd be nice on a sunburst on it, just dark around the edges perhaps.
Oh no, he probably thinks that you're going to do it too light.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it was just a little bit lighter than that, you'd still see all the lovely wood.
Yeah.
With a nice lacquer on top. It's lovely.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I've got the book of different Martins somewhere. I'll have a look. It should be. But, it's yeah. That might be too dark up there anyway. Might have put too much on there. Well, it's only a CNI coat, so this is
What's that mean?
to see what you want to do with the finish. You have to put a colour on to see. See if there's any lumps, bumps.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So it's just a CNI coat. So I'll finish sanding it off now.
Yeah.
And see. I'm sure. I mean, I know that he wants it back, but I'm sure there's no immediate rush for it, so we can get it right.
What's that? You think you might want it back?
Well, you will do eventually, yeah. One of these years he'll want it back, yeah, to start fretting. No.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
I started panicking about it last week when he suddenly turned up.
Oh,
No, it will be done.
well, he's got plenty of guitars to be playing with
Yes.
while this one's being fixed.
Well, when we're doing.
Yeah. Right, say goodbye to this at the end of this video. And then
All right, okay. You gone yet? I'm looking at this wood finish. I'm not caring about you today. You are of no consequence at all today. I'm wondering what to do with this. I think, tell you the truth, I think he's right about darker brown. Because if you bring your camera up and have a look at it, it's a nice rosewood, but it is quite light. Can you see there? It is quite light, and I think it'll be better off with a brown that we can actually see the grain through rather than the colour of.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same. That's kind of what I meant anyway.
Yeah.
So as long as you can see the actual grain of it.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I think I'll mix a different brown. I've got a nice tobacco brown, which is in keeping with what they use at Martin.
Marlborough or Park Drive.
Park Drive. I think I'll do it with that.
Very good.
Yeah, because it is nice though, isn't it? Nice wood.
Yeah.
See, if I was building a guitar here with rosewood or anything, there would be no colour on any of these. There wouldn't be a colour on it.
Yeah, the wood's colour enough, isn't it, really?
The wood's lovely. Yeah. I think when in the factory where they're making so many of them, they all go through the same colour process.
Probably, yeah.
Going through on a line.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. Well, I'm like this, I'm going to put the camera down and fucking hell, go home.
What time is it?
Good, 4:10.
Is it?
Traffic starts building up around here.
Does it?
Between here and my house, around about
There's
that.
no people at the university, so you won't get any university traffic.
Oh, it's just normal people, isn't it?
Is there such a thing? I thought we just decided there isn't such a thing as normal people.
Well, there are that drive around, clogging the roads up.
Getting in your way.
Something like that. I just have to remember not to go down to junction 15.
Yeah.
So I go down to the by Tesco on the A34 by your favourite pub.
Alright.
What's it called, the Orange Tree. And then turn right there, but then it's chock-a-block down to the AE, whatever it's called, because it's just normal people going. Normal people again. Normal people good.
We're all normal people. We're all abnormal people. We're all good people.
That's correct. Well, I'm going to go. See you later.
Yeah.
Is that your best offer?
Yeah. I'm bed's in this.
Well, at least you're at your chair, not watching telly.
No, I wasn't going to watch telly today anyway.
Well, what I got it, you were.
I know I was. I was finishing my breakfast. And then languishing.
At 20 past 2.
Yeah.
At 14:20 p.m.
I know.
Disgraceful, does Wilkes.
Well, yes, I know.
Absolutely disgraceful. You'll have to make up for it by going to bed at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, okay.